While the results were being announced at the Inex Collation Center, the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Umar Ganduje, and governors of the APC posed for the paparazzi at the residence of Edo North Senator Adams Aliyu Oshiomhole. Shortly after, they left for the Benin airport. The final announcement sparked celebration for the APC governor-elect, Monday Okpebolo, joined by President of the Nigerian Senate, Godswill Akpabio, in Oshiomhole's residence.
That Okpebolo mode of APC, having satisfied the requirement of the law, is hereby declared the winner and is returned elected.
Victory comes from God alone. Secondly, let me thank the good people of Edo that have made this possible. Thirdly, let me thank our traditional ruler, Omonoban Edo Uku Akpolokpolo, LY the second Oba Atokpe.
I'm excited and happy that the words that we have spoken from our mouth, God had blessed it. And God has made it come to pass. And we cannot do anything but to praise God for today's victory and to thank Edo people, because we are moving to an era where Edo State will rise and rise for the good of the people. God bless Edo people.
Oshiomhole and Akpabio are basking in the euphoria of the APC victory in Edo State.
This is a turning point in the politics of Edo State. The will of God has been done today. So Monday, Okpebolo, this is God's decision. This is God's will. Nobody, you do not need to shed blood in order to become a governor. Yes, sir. Take care of your people. God has entrusted Edo into your hands. And may God guide you. May God be with you.
Amen.
May prosperity come from you.
Amen. God by his infinite powers has decreed Senator Monday Akpako-Miza, alias Akpako Rescue. Some now call him Akpako Miracle because I don't need all of that to make up for the 8-year disaster of Obaseki and Aswe together. So I am a very happy man, I am a fulfilled man, and now I ask God in his infinite powers to further enrich him with wisdom so that together he will make a difference.
On such occasion, the glass could be topped up once, twice, but Oshiomhole wants a third shot to wind down a victorious day.
Governorship maker. You are the governorship maker. You are the governor today. You are the governor today.
It's a moment of celebration for the All Progressives Congress. It will surely last for a very long time as Senator Monday Okpebolo has been elected governor of Edo State. He is the man of the moment. From Benin, Ofietime George, Arise News.
Ofietime George there. Joining us now from Benin City, Edo State, is Honorable Philip Shaibu, Deputy Governor of Edo State. Honorable Shaibu, good morning.
Good morning, Ruben.
And thank you for
Anayo.
Thank you for joining us so early, because I imagine you'll have been dancing overnight, and I saw a 40-year-old bottle of whiskey there, so you guys must have been enjoying yourself. But, so thank you for joining us so early. But how do you feel this morning? You feel vindicated that you have seen, in collaboration with others, a man you consider your enemy? That's Godwin Obaseki, the governor of Edo State.
I really feel vindicated. Yeah, thank you, Ruben. I actually feel vindicated, and I thank God for it. I'm water. I don't have enemy. Unfortunately, those that have decided I'm their enemy, I've always prayed for them to live long and see how God's miracle continue to work in my life, and the grace of God continue to flourish in my life. I am, like I always say, I'm a team player. I'm somebody that like to do my work the way it is. And if I make mistake, it's human mistake, not out of envy or out of wickedness. Yesterday, I am so excited, and I'm happy that I am counted among the numbers that have helped APC to regain the seat government house in Edo State. I'm so excited. I've prayed for it, and I've worked for it. And not only that I'm excited, I've also cancelled that impression, negative impression and blackmail that I've been flying, that Philip Shaibu does not win his ward. And it's a lie. I've never lost my ward. I've never lost my unit. I've always won it. Today, I have the highest votes from my unit in the entire 192 ward and 4,000 something units. I have the highest number of votes. In the ward, I have the highest number of votes. And in the local government, you can see. So those that have been blackmailing, they can see. Even the governor could not win his local government. I won my unit, which is number 1 now in the state. I won my ward, I'm still number 1. And in the local government, number 1. So I took first from my unit to ward and to the local government. Where is the governor's result? He has never won. We have always assisted him. I insist. We only assist him. But unfortunately, he got the power, and he decided to start kicking us and removing the ladder. It's very unfortunate. I hope he learned his lessons. And with what is left for him now, if he wants to really think, what is left for him now is to go back and start begging and apologizing to people of Edo State. And he has a lot of them that I need to go and apologize to.
All right. Interesting. I mean, I was still looking forward to, so we don't forget the dance. Dr. Bati had said before you came on that because of the joy of the victory of yesterday that you owe us and, you know, perhaps the people a dance. But before we get on to that dance, Honorable Philip Shaibu, I wanted to ask you, what do you think was the game changer for the APC winning this election? I say this because you say that you helped Governor Obaseki win the 2 elections he had not had before, and we could see that it had been said to be a 3-horse race. So what would you say changed the game for the APC?
Yeah, you see, when we made Obaseki governor, I continue to insist, because Obaseki was never a politician. Obaseki never voted, just like us were in Edo State. But when Oshomole convinced us why we should support him, we all came together to support him. Second term, you see the role we played to also make him the governor of Edo State. Today, what is the game changer? The game changer is that all of us that God put together to assist Obaseki to be governor of Edo State, first term and second term, Obaseki has offended all of us and took out to the extent that he pushed out of PDP. So the game changer was refusing to share his program with us and feeling he can be an autocrat, he can become a dictator, and he wants to enforce. He feels he now has the money, which he never had in 2016, to use money to buy his way through. He feels that he can bring 73 million to my ward and make sure he wins my ward. If I'll show you the print of the type of money he brought to my ward to be able to win my ward, the amount of money he earmarked to buy votes in my ward. But when I saw that document, I laughed.
And he also pushed a lot of people to transfer their polling unit to transfer their voting unit to my unit. And that is why in the state today, I have the highest number of PVC voters in my unit. And that's, and he also, so the game changer really is, we had 10 of us that contested for primaries in PDP. 9 of us, he told us to go to hell. The leaders like Dan Obi that went around with him to canvass for him, he said, go to hell. No, he started with Comrade Shomole, then like that. If I give, the last time I counted, it's about 618 of us, key leaders, 618 key leaders that left PDP to APC. And the interesting thing, we that left APC to PDP, when we were returning, we left the Aborigine members of PDP, to the extent that the world leaders, executive, were all resigning. The total number of people that resigned from my own side, that I have the list, is about 1,018 persons resigned from my own team, from government to join APC. So when you put these numbers together, there was no way Obaseki and Aswe could win. And this election was not just about Aswe. The election was about the wickedness of the governor. Everybody were united, apart from the main politicians that felt he has offended them. Edo people that were not even partisan, these policies and the kind of way he followed it up also infiltrated them.
Deputy Governor Shaibu, you know, it's easy to say these things because you are winning. You've won today. Congratulations, like you have on your cap of honor.
Not about winning.
You know, no, let me clarify some things, because there's so many things that you said too that are not completely correct. Just like what you were saying, that he did it for Adams Oshiomhole first. No, you joined him in fighting Adams Oshiomhole first. It's because things went south between both of you.
Yes.
That's why you're not saying he did it. No, you joined him. You went against Adams Oshiomhole yourself.
Yes.
So you were not. You said people bought votes. You too, you cannot say that you people did not buy votes in your ward, or was it free? People just voted for you because they like your face. No, it doesn't happen like that in Nigeria.
I didn't buy votes in my ward.
I want to.
Rufai, I didn't buy votes in my ward.
I know you did. You will say that. Will you tell me on TV that you bought votes in your ward? You will not say now. But the people will just look at you and say, "No, oh, we like Mr. Shaibu so much."
Your crew. Rufai, my unit was a flashpoint. Rufai, my unit was a flashpoint, and all your media people. 80% of the day they were sitting with
Mr. Shaibu. I've not asked my question. Mr. Shaibu, I do not expect you to confirm to me that you bought votes in your ward or you gave anybody. I do not expect you, so there's no point trying to justify it. But we know how politics runs in Nigeria. How do you explain, because the PDP has come out to say what was on the IREV is different from the eventual result. How would you explain that the INEC IREV has a different result from the eventual result? And how would you explain the cases some of them cited of accredited voters of over 300 or something, and the APC got over 2,000 votes? So these were the shenanigans too the PDP is claiming that you people did. And when I say you people, all of you, all the political parties participate in one way or the other, I will tell you people the truth, and you know me. So how would you explain that the IREV result is different from the eventual declaration?
Rufai, first, I am not INEC, and I'm hearing from you that IREV number is different from the eventual vote. That is actually not my take to answer, because I'm not INEC. But let me tell you one thing. The Obaseki that I've worked with, that I know, Obaseki will never accept defeat. Obaseki only accept, if it's not winning, he will not accept. That is the kind of person. And he has shown in his character. Obaseki, there are 92 judgment court orders that Obaseki has refused to obey. But anyone that favors him, that is the one he implements. So somebody like that will not obey judgment, somebody like that will never obey court order. But any order that favors him, he obeys it. Even when an election like this takes place, obviously he will not accept, because that is the character that he is. Him and Aswe, That is the character they are. So the issue of IREM and the number is for Inex to explain, because you are telling me, I'm not sure, I don't know. But what I know, obviously, is that I was in my polling unit from morning till night, and I voted, and it was counted, and the vote counted, because the result that was declared in my unit that everybody saw being counted is the result that I saw INEC announce. So if anything like that happened, I don't know, because what I can tell you is that in my unit, in my ward, in my local government, the results that was declared at the polling unit, at the collation center, both at the ward and local government is what was announced in Benin. So that is all I can tell you.
Okay, Honorable Shaibu, let me ask you. Governor Obaseki has made it clear that the aggrieved persons in this election should seek redress through due process. That's what he has said. So he's not giving the...
Please come again.
Governor Obaseki has said the people of Edo State should be calm and that they should not resort to violence and that they should seek redress through due process. That is, going through the tribunal, going through the court. So we expect that in Edo State, the matter is not over yet. There will be a lot of litigation. Aswa Godalo himself of the PDP has said this is probably the worst election ever conducted in Nigeria. Do you have any concerns that the PDP may get victory through the court process, which is the post-election phase in this struggle? In other words, the triumphalism that we are seeing from APC, do you have some fears that that triumphalism may be checked by the courts? Given the fact that a lot of people have said these are discrepancies, irregularities afoot in Edo State.
Yeah, Ruben, this election is one of the most peaceful and transparent elections that have taken place in the recent time. And let me tell you, this election is one that the Nigerian police force, I see they occupy almost every space in Edo State. And I saw a Nigerian police that were professionals and very humane in terms of their operation. For me, I want to just praise the IG. Their uniform is not the kind of uniform that I used to see, very ragged, rash, dirty. They were well dressed, kitted with all their gadgets. And for me, I was like, this is a new Nigerian police. So the election, the INEC, the beavers like it used to be, the beavers machines. You hear a lot of polling units, beavers is not working. But in this time, in my ward, I have 37 units. Only one unit, there was beavers malfunctioning. And after a while, it was fixed. And throughout the election, it worked. So for me, this election is one of the best elections so far, INEC, and the Nigerian police must be given kudos. I swear, option now is to go to court. I am not. As far as what happened in my unit, what happened in my ward, what happened in my local government is what you want to challenge. I think it's effort in futility because the elections were free, transparent, and fair. And I also join Mr. President to say that if he feels there are areas where he feels things were not regular, he should go to court. We'll be meeting there. And I can bet you that everything that happened using my own area was free and fair. And there's nothing illegal in what we have done.
Okay, so free and fair, but I'd like you to also assess INEC's, shall I say, performance in executing this particular election cycle. There's some complaints around late start, as always, logistics challenges. In some instances, as was identified earlier, the use of IREV not matching with what was announced. And then maybe can you shed a bit more light on the governor visiting the INEC office, what happened there and where he had to leave at some point? It would be great to hear from your perspective, because I'd like to hear from other candidates as well. INEC's performance, their scorecard, how did they execute this election?
Yeah, Ayo, you see, when I said everybody left, those that matter in the politics of Edo left Obaseki. This is what happened. When we were with Obaseki, we won't allow Obaseki to go to INEC office. But because he got to a level that he looked left and right, those that used to help him to handle certain issues, we are all gone. So I think it was that day dawned on him that I was alone. Obaseki going to INEC office has also show what I've been talking about, his character. I've said recent time without number, and so when I want to say it, they will say, no, you are insulting. I'm not insulting him. I'm only telling us the character of an Obaseki, because I worked with him. That is lawless and does not have decorum. Because if he's not lawless, he should have known that a governor is not supposed to be at that particular point at the time he went there. If he feels something was wrong, he should send the agent. The agent is supposed to be the one that is supposed to carry out any other function within the INEC space at that particular time. But because he feels that I'm governor, I am leader, you check him. He's always emphasizing, I am the governor, I am the leader. Anybody that consistently tell us who he is shows that he does not have control and he does not have the authority of the office that is holding. Because I'm deputy governor. I don't need to let you know I'm deputy governor. My actions speaks.
Deputy Governor Shaibu, suffer, una politicians, so una go still make up tomorrow. This man also put his head out for you when he needed to do it to make you part of his running mate. So after both of you betrayed the APC then. So I know I'm not in your matter, but suffer. That's what I'm just saying. No. My deputy governor, sir.
Rufai, when you continue to use the word betray, you use the word betray, I don't like it. Because I never betrayed Oshomole. I was sure of what I wanted to achieve. We came to Edo State to say no to godfatherism. And I hate oppression. I saw Obaseki at that time being oppressed. I saw him as being oppressed. Not that we were it's still very tight and that certain things he was doing. And
no,
but because I saw an out of oppression. And that's why we supported Obaseki. But today, Obaseki that told us we should deal with him when he also want to behave like that is the same person. So what this election have done is that we have dealt with Obaseki because he asked that he should be dealt with if he becomes a godfather.
Deputy Governor Shaibu.
So nobody betrayed anybody.
All I'm saying is, all I'm saying is,
I'm a Catholic. Whatever Obaseki have done as a Catholic, whether I seek for my forgiveness or not, I don't really care. I really want to take Holy Communion.
I really want to put in the question.
Tomorrow I'm in court. I'm in court tomorrow against the same Obaseki.
No, I get you. Wait, hang on a minute. Let me. I've not even asked my question. Let me land on my question. You people will sort out yourselves. You are politicians. It's not that deep for you guys. Often, like they say, I think I understand the name of that. The meaning of that word is it is finished.
It is finished.
It is finished.
It is finished.
Mr. Shaibu, it is finished. Because very soon, you are going as deputy governor with Obaseki. What next for you? Because it is finished. This is the end of an era for you.
Thank you.
So what next with politics?
Yeah.
So are you going to be the one that will take over from Okpebolo as senator, or you want to go to the Senate? What's the future plan for you? Let us know, because this is an end of an era for you. Ofone, it is finished.
Yeah, Ofone for Obaseki, not end of era for Shaibu. It's Ofone for Obaseki. And why were you? I used the word Ofone, and it was spiritual. It was spiritual. God told me that my battle. All the battles that I'm going through, it was finished. And when I woke up with victory in court. And there was nothing else I could say than to thank God and to convert and translate it is finished that I saw in my dream to our language of Fone. From that day, I know it was finished. All my struggles and all what Obaseki have put me through was finished. And that is why that acronym, that word came out. But going forward, in fact, actually my political career changed when I became deputy governor. And from that time, actually I didn't know where I'm going next because I didn't plan to be in the executive arm of government. My plan in life was to go to House of Rep, from House of Rep to Senate, and I was to end my political career in Senate. But when I was asked to come and complement the ticket and give political backing to Obaseki in 2016, I refused at the beginning until I was actually persuaded to join. Immediately that happened, actually now took my political career and gave to God, because that was not the direction I wanted to go. So if you ask me where I'm going next, I'm waiting for God to push me to the next level.
Right.
But the good news is that for the past 16 months, to show how wicked Obaseki is, for the past 16 months, I have not received 1 kobo from government. But am I not doing well? If at that period, I became very fresh. You see me, I'm very fresh than when I was there, and the gray hair has reduced.
All right, Honorable Philip Shaibu, thank you so much for your time with us today. Enjoy your victory, and hopefully God will reveal to you what next with regards to your next political move.